The morning sky was crimson. Before the sun had risen high enough to dry the dew from the leaves, the city of Kir-Heres was burning. Screams echoed from stone walls. Women clutched their children, men reached for broken swords, and oxen ran wild through the smoke. It was not a battle. It was a judgment, and judgment does not ask names. Makkah had never seen war before. She had seen the fires of harvest festivals, had heard the chants of priests, and had once felt the pulse of the drum under the sacred tamarisk tree. But war? War arrived like a flood, drowning what it could not burn. She ran, not for safety, there was none, but for distance. Her feet blistered as they struck the rocky path beyond the gate. Behind her, her father had fallen, eyes open, mouth open, never to close again. Her mother's voice was swallowed by the noise. Her younger brother, little Elior, was gone the moment the house shook. Makkah didn't scream. She swallowed her cry like dry bread. She had been taught dignity. She had been taught silence. And now, with her world broken and flame in the sky, she was taught survival. They took her near the well, where blood mixed with water. Hands bound her wrists. She did not resist. Resistance was for those who still had something to lose. She was herded with other women, young and old, into the shade of a fig tree where the soldiers rested. They drank wine. They laughed. One pointed at her and made a joke in a language she barely understood. Another reached toward her face. Then he stopped. A man taller, older, marked by silence raised his hand, and the others lowered their eyes. His armor was scratched, his beard dusted with ash, but his bearing was clean, still. He looked at Makkah, not like a butcher looks at a lamb, but like a man seeing a mountain he must climb. His eyes did not leer. He said nothing, only pointed, and just like that, her name changed from daughter to captive. Her journey began, not toward death, but toward a life she had not chosen, in a house whose walls did not speak her tongue. But in her heart, something deeper than grief began to stir. A flame not of war, but of defiance, of dignity, of a woman not yet broken. The journey from Kir-Heres to the hill country was slow, solemn, and soaked in dust. The captives walked barefoot, chained in pairs, guarded by soldiers too weary for cruelty. Some wept, some prayed. Makkah did neither. Her voice had curled inward, and she carried her silence like a mantle. Around her, the language of her captors rang unfamiliar, sharp and coarse, yet not always cruel. Some soldiers laughed as if death were a companion they knew too well to fear. Others stayed silent, eyes hollow from battles won and souls lost. Eliab rode near the rear. He did not shout. He did not strike. He watched. His eyes were strange, piercing, but not predatory. A man of Israel,